However, it is such a gift to be a highly sensitive person. I'm pretty friggin' highly sensitive. My son, even more. I remember when he was growing up and I would raise my voice and he would say, "Ooh, mom, it's like 1,000 icicles when you talk to me." And I'm like, "Oh my God, wow." So he's really sweet and sensitive. So he trained me that only like 7% of our communication are words. The rest is our signs you may be a highly sensitive person. I'm Alana Pratt, intimacy expert. Intimacy, being able to be transparent and vulnerable and raw and real and open-hearted and have your own back is intense. It's definitely for the brave, for the courageous, and certainly for a highly sensitive person, it's even braver and takes even more courage because the smallest things you feel so much more deeply. Highly sensitive people in general have difficulty being around a lot of people, like airports and concerts. The stimulation is very high. They also at times have difficulty being in deeply intimate relationships because they're so sensitive to when their partner pulls away or when their partner is angry or their partner's not present, and they can often make it personal, take it personally, and have their own reactions that make them pull away or overreact, etc. However, it is such a gift to be a highly sensitive person. I'm pretty friggin' highly sensitive. My son, even more. I remember when he was growing up and I would raise my voice and he would say, "Ooh, mom, it's like 1,000 icicles when you talk to me." And I'm like, "Oh my God, wow." So he's really sweet and sensitive. So he trained me that only like 7% of our communication are words. The rest is our tone, our energy, our body language. And he really trained me to be softer in my tone, to make sure I had eye contact before I connected with him, to clear my energy so that I was grounded. I was so not perfect at this, but he was a great teacher for me to be more honoring of highly sensitive people. He also taught me to be more honoring of my high sensitivity, that I do know what I know. My intuition is spot on. I might question myself in my mind. I might be called too sensitive, but I sense, I feel, I care, I understand. The gift of a highly sensitive person is that when you communicate to another and you really get them, it feels incredible to them to be so seen and understood in a way that the general population that doesn't feel as much just pass on by. People can feel very lonely and misunderstood, but a highly sensitive person will totally get them. And that connection can be amazing. I don't know if this is true or not, but it's my experience for highly sensitive people. They have this capacity to love deeper, but they also have this capacity in that like size of Jupiter heart of theirs. They get hurt more easily and take support to bounce back. It takes longer to bounce back all on our own. But with a highly sensitive person that can find a very trustworthy coach like myself, someone who honors how they're wired, who makes them feel so safe, they can heal. And what I just have discovered is that when your heart breaks and then it's healed, it's actually stronger than it was before. You're actually stronger because of the betrayal. You're stronger because of the heartbreak. You're stronger, and you no longer go to try to isolate yourself from people. You come even closer at home with yourself and the ability to become closer with others, and to use your highly sensitive capacities as your superpower. You are very intuitive. You are very aware. Use that for your benefit. Have a job or vocation where that is honored and valued about you. Everything can be called negative or positive, good or bad. Let's not be in that sort of duality, judgmental world, and just focus on compassion for when you are sensitive, and really empower yourself to say, hey, I've got this incredible ability. How can I use this for the greater good of all, right? And have wind in your own wings with your sensitivity. Lastly, I would just say highly sensitive people, because we feel a lot, Yes, we can feel pain or fear more than others, but I believe we can also feel bliss, ecstasy, nourishment, just with the smallest things. I'm literally sitting on the ground in my bedroom shooting this video because the sun is out and it's just so lovely, but it's too cold outside. And so just sitting here letting the sun warm my cheeks and my heart as I speak to you. I feel, because I'm a highly sensitive person, that this brings me bliss. Just sitting on the floor talking to you. Moments can become rich. And so allow yourself to savor the small beauties that beautiful things, beautiful feelings, beautiful emotions, beautiful pleasures that most people might just pass by. But you can savor being in your body and being alive. So lastly, I would say, if there's any shame, if you've been labeled, you're too sensitive, that judgment will cloud your ability to use your sensitivity for your superpower. And so be sure to do the work to integrate those wounds so that you can rest into your capacities and abilities and really use them for your most joyous life. And of course, if I can support you with any of that, it would be my complete honor. You can learn more at my website, alanapratt.com. You can register for an intimacy breakthrough experience call with me, alanapratt.com/connect. And you can just go take our intimacy blind spot assessment. It's totally complimentary. It'll help you see, maybe pull a veil back of what blind spot might be in the way of you having a more deeply connected, intimate relationship with yourself and with another. All my love.